everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Dragway Memories. Got lots to show you as usual. Going to start off with a little pro stock history.
Another Canadian, famous Canadian, Mopar racer, pro stock racer now, Alban Gauthier. This is John Petrie's 1971 Series champion car. Alban bought it and campaigned it in 72 out of his action shops. Chapeau Chrysler helping out as well with some sponsorship. And you can see there in Maple Grove, that's a really nice color shot. Some of the Pennzoil Thrush, they were big sponsors, and you can see it's up to Invader 6, 153 being his number pretty much all throughout his pro stock campaigning. Alban in the Canadian Drag Racing Hall of Fame. This is the Duster campaigned by Rick Hurst. That was John Petrie's last purpose-built car. John Petrie finished his career with a quick build special, but this one was sold to Rick Hurst, and when Rick Hurst passed, Alban took over and had this, Joe Roy had a lot to do with morphing this car into a later model. You see it's got the big bumpers on it now and the different grille and everything. Moving forward, we get into the Arrow, and you can see that's pretty nice and looks very good. You've got a lot of runs out of this car here. It's at the WCS race at Cayuga, still with pro stock number 153, now helped out a lot by Dennis Warner. Dennis Warner on full-time now with Alban, predominantly working on the Hemi engine program. You can see Dennis Warner's name predominant on the quarter panel. He is now living there full-time, and this is it towards, I believe this picture is taken at the U.S. Nationals. They moved into the Omni as body styles change and stuff, and also an Invader, also with Dennis Warner helping out. There's a nice wheelie shot at San Air, still with number 153. Here's at Cayuga for another WCS race. Al Kenny's trailer in the background is kind of cool. Still with Hemi power here, D-stroke 396 cubic inch Dodge Omni. Now we move into the Trans Am. This was a widely campaigned car. It was a bought car. Wasn't an in-house chassis or anything like that. Dennis Warner now involved with big block Chevys, 500 inches, and the team did very well with this car. It later went to Joe Colavita. Then they moved into their final effort in pro stock this Grand Prix, keeping with the Pontiac theme, slightly longer wheelbase, a bit more aerodynamic, and this car did well. I think the Firebird was more successful, but this closed out Alban's career as a drag racer, still with his Action Performance Racing team out of Montreal.
Over the years, I spent a lot of time shooting photos at swap meets and car shows and cruise nights and stuff. And for a while there, I shot just the front ends of cars, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them all, and I decided I'd do this. So if you got 4 minutes and 20 seconds, spend it here. It's May 1970 and we're at St. Thomas. Peter McRitchie shot some great footage. Check it out.
Barry Poole, Super Stock H. I believe he's against the Fastbacks car out of Michigan there. Similarly, here we go. There's Lance. Of course, Pete worked with Lance in 1970, 71, before Lance closed up, and then Peter moved to Entech for 73. And that's part of the Lance Hill team there. And there's the primer fender. On their way back from Napierville, they had a traffic accident on the 401. Drunk driver going the wrong way. Repaired the car enough to campaign within a week or two. Some unknown fuelers going at it at St. Thomas. Can't quite make out that altered. Blown Hemi powered. Lots of fuel going out the pipes towards the top end. And this is some kind of an injected small block United States of America machine. I believe this to be a fueler. Could be the McGregor Auto Parts, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Could be anybody. Carl Heischel ended up running funny cars. Famed Carl's Mink entries. Here we go. We're putting some special VHT compound down for this. What looks to be a top fueler. Burnout there, I would say it is. Can't make out who it is. Notice there's no guardrails. The Dynamic Speed Center, always made out of Westline, Michigan, always made a lot of trips up to Canada. Look at the cars in the background. There's the Aggravation CC Gasser. Another fueler, and I couldn't tell you who it is, unfortunately. Great to have this footage from Peter McRitchie. Ontario George Gray, one of the old Proc and Howell F troops. And there we go, a very long front engine dragster, 1970. Hypo shop out of Michigan, 427 Ford Mustang. Single overhead cam, altered. Al Maynard and the Standard Auto Supply. And Alex Taylor, 1970 only. And the Psycho Demet Brothers out of Michigan, candy red fuel injected Corvette.
Here's some models for you modelers. Well, thanks for watching this week's edition of Dragway Memories. If you liked what you saw, please hit that subscribe button. And remember, hook hard, go straight, never be late, and may your God bless you. See ya.